Hi, it's Elizabeth Sweetwater here with a brand new sewing video tutorial. In this video I will show you how to make our latest pattern, the overlap V-neck dress. This very feminine style has got an overlap at the front, or you can also choose a V-neck. It has a flared skirt, flared sleeves and a belt you can tie at the front or at the back. Enjoy the video. Here's the pieces you need. One front and one back skirt piece cut on fold. One back piece cut on fold. Two shoulder back yokes cut on fold. One left and one right front part. Two sleeve parts. Two cuffs. A front band. A pocket entrance band. Four tie belt parts. And one front and one back waistband cut on fold. And you'll need some extra fabric to cut out the pockets. Here's how to cut out the pocket parts to pattern match. First, trace the pocket and pocket opening. Once that's done, cut out the pattern piece. Place the pattern piece on the front skirt piece. Copy the pocket entrance on the skirt, for example by using a water-soluble marker and gently push through the paper. Cut out the pocket entrance and stick it on the pattern piece using some sellotape. Place the pattern piece on the fabric in the way the pattern matches. Cut out the pocket piece and repeat for the other side. Copy the darts onto the inside of the front top piece. I use a water-soluble marker for this. Fold through the middle of the dart, iron flat if you like, and pin the dart. Once that's done, sew with the sewing machine, preferably with stretch yarn. The darts are sewn. Now sew two lines along the top of the front piece, one a few millimeters from the edge and one 1 centimeter from the edge, in between the two markings. Pull the thread of both stitch lines until they fit in between the markings of the back shoulder piece. You then pin them together and sew. Repeat for the back piece that will be attached to the bottom of the shoulder back yoke. Fold the band in half and iron flat. Pin the back neck up to the shoulder point using the markings on the pattern piece. Then pin the ends, stretch the band and pin the areas in between. First sew the band on with the sewing machine. Place the shoulder back yoke facing on the inside of the back yoke. Indicate the middle of the neck of both pieces with a pin. Connect the pins together and continue pinning the whole neck. Then sew on the inside of the yoke with the sewing machine. Now indicate the middle of the back yoke and the middle of the back yoke facing with a pin. Fold in the facing, pins together, and pinch both back seam and yoke facing together. Turn the yoke inside out and pin the back yoke facing to the yoke seam from the middle to one end. Sew half the yoke seam starting from the middle. Turn and repeat for the other end. The yoke is now attached without a seam showing. Finish the seams of the front bands with the overlock machine, starting a little under the front of the yoke. Attach the yoke to the armholes. Then pin the sleeves into the armholes using the markings. The sleeves are sewn in with the overlock machine and the band is top stitched half a centimeter from the edge. Fold the front pieces over each other and attach sides. Indicate the middle with a pin and the middle of the front waistband with a pin. Pin the waistband to the front, right sides together. For the pockets, indicate the middle of the pocket opening as well as the middle of the pocket band. Pin those points together, then pin the beginning and end and then in between. Sew with the sewing machine first. Finish the seam with the overlock machine and top stitch on half a centimeter from the edge. Place the pocket part behind the pocket opening and pin the top and the sides. Turn over and pin the pocket to the back of the skirt. Make sure the pocket piece is finished with an overlock stitch first. The waistband and top is now attached to the skirt, both front and back. Finish the seams of the waistband with the overlock machine and then top stitch on half a centimeter from the edge. Pin and sew two belt pieces together and thin out the pointed end. Turn and iron open the seams. Iron flat and top stitch half a centimeter from the edge. Sew in the middle of the waistband. The side seams are now closed. The bottom is finished with the overlock machine as well. Fold over 2 centimeters and sew the hem with the sewing machine. Close the ends of the cuffs with the sewing machine. Thin out the middle, fold in half widthwise and place a pin in both sleeve and cuff. Connect them together and pin. then pin the seam to the side seam and then the areas in between. And the dress is ready. Also have a quick look at the variation with a flared sleeve in a floral I made earlier. I hope you enjoyed this video and you're now ready to make your own dress. Please don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss any videos, and like this video if you enjoyed it.